Sir, let's get
All
into
right,
it.
man. Hey, man. I got Days on 85 here with me.
Yes, sir.
Bro, last time we sat down and talked, you talked about how this was like your third bite at the apple, so to speak, of
Hmm.
getting into the just in the music industry
Yeah,
as an artist. How's it going for you so far, man?
man, it's going good, man. I can't complain. I feel like I've learned a whole lot
Mm-hmm.
since the last time we've spoken.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think which was Lonely in Paris.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So I've dropped two projects since then.
Yeah, man.
Executive produced four projects since
Oh
then.
yeah,
So
yeah. We're gonna get all into it.
yeah, man, I'm getting my feet wet. I feel better. I feel more confident as an
Yeah.
artist. You know what I'm saying? Just getting better at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, with everything, practice makes perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. So like you said, Lonely in Paris, and then you had two projects dropped since then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Since really since 2020, you had four projects drop
Yeah.
plus a gang of songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All that stuff. Like, so my thing is, bro, like, how does with all that music coming out, like, how do you come up with all these fresh ideas? Because it's a lot. Like this project for me, this newer one,
Hmm.
it's more personal.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
I mean, with the new project, I wish you knew how much you mean to me. That was an effort to like make a project that was a little bit more vulnerable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like sometimes we get into like making cool music or like trying to feel like, what I'm saying, like I'm that nigga type
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah, yeah. For
And this
sure.
was more so like just very vulnerable, like with songs like Scared, just being real open and honest, you know what I'm
Truth
saying?
Hurts is another one.
Truth hurts,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
because
yeah.
the truth hurts, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
Like, don't ask questions you don't want the real answer
Yeah,
to,
yeah,
you know what
that's
I'm
true.
saying? So, yeah, man, making music to me though is like breathing though, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So like every day I wake up, I'm just like, all right, cool, I'm gonna have a fresh idea just driving,
Yeah.
So on the way here, I had an
Mm-hmm.
idea just pop in my head, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just melodies and stuff. So
Yeah.
I'll never run out of ideas. I feel like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, it's just like breathing at this point.
Yeah. Where the confidence come from, bro?
Man, just like doing it every day.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying? Just really sitting down and taking the time to actually work at it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because if you don't work at your craft, you know what I mean, you might lose it. So like doing it every day, man, and just making sure like I stay, stay in the mix. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. Um, what made you choose to go this vulnerable on this effort, bro?
It was like, why not?
Okay.
Right? It's like I feel like with music, like with people, like we already have these multiple sides of ourselves, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, people might know you as like a super funny guy,
Mm-hmm.
but there's people who only know you from business, and then there's people
Right.
who only know you from like maybe like a work experience or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I feel like in music sometimes we don't have to always talk about love. We don't
Mm-hmm.
always have to talk about love loss. We can talk about how we feeling, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, for
Like
sure.
we can be real vulnerable in like in those kind of situations. So it was like a why not thing. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. So what songs, what songs did you feel like is on this new project, like your favorite songs that you made?
Ah, any given Sunday is the first record on there is really
Mm-hmm.
like one of the ones for me
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm really like I'm a rapper like low key in my mind, you
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
like anytime I can get on a song and just like not put a hook on it and just
Mm-hmm.
like go and just vent, I feel like it's a really good moment for me because it's like therapy, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So any given Sunday, I felt really confident writing that one from a just a bars perspective,
Mm-hmm.
from how I sounded vocally, like you know what I'm saying, like just like everything about it, like how
Yeah.
I was finding the pockets within that beat. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my boy Jay Biss for that amazing beat. Um, but like yeah, I just feel like that's probably like my favorite as of right now. It changes every day though.
Yeah,
So
yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah, if you ask me tomorrow, it'd probably be something else. But yeah.
Um, you have a you brought it up, and I've been thinking about this, just going over just your discography. You have a special way of blending hip hop and R&B.
Yeah.
Um, what made you choose to go that route? Because it could be just one or the other. You literally can do one or the other.
Yeah.
What made you go? You know what? I'm gonna blend this and create my own sound. And
I mean, honestly, it's like my influences, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like what I like to listen to. Like I said before, I don't think we like none of us are one dimensional,
Yeah,
right?
right.
So me and Black was having this conversation not too long ago, but I think Eddie Murphy is like the greatest actor of all time.
Okay.
Just because Eddie Murphy can be in dramatic roles like Dreamgirls or
Mhm.
Mr. Church, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
can also do like Nutty Professor
Mhm.
and you know what I'm saying, Bowfinger and stuff like that
Yeah.
and kill it. And nobody ever talks about him from an acting perspective, right? And so he's one of my biggest influences as far as like just with the duality can do both. And then you got people like Lauryn Hill, Drake, of course,
Right.
and then another person who I really like when I was like in high school, college, Kurt Cobain was like one of the people I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when Drake in My Cup came out, and I'm really Houston influenced, like as far as my music, like a lot of people don't know that off rip, but like I use a lot of like screwed voices in my ad libs and
If
stuff
you
like
listen
that.
to it enough,
Yeah, like I love Houston, so like, yeah, just I never want to pick like, oh, I want to be a rapper today or I want to be an R&B singer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to blend both worlds. I mean, I sing way more than I rap,
Yeah.
but I love blending both worlds, man.
Also, speaking of just the duality of you and in the music, as a producer as well, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know how many. I'm sure people who like follow you,
yeah,
know you are a legit producer as
yeah,
well.
for sure, for sure.
And speaking of that, since the top of the year, not only your project,
Yeah,
Luck Project,
yeah,
Swank Project,
yeah,
Every Second,
yeah.
and Chemo.
Chemo, yeah.
Like,
Respect and salute too.
Yeah, respect and
Yeah,
salute too.
yeah.
Yeah. I forget I forget about that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Respect and salute too. It's like you got your hands everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what made you decide? Like, cause I know the last time we talked, you was like, all right, I'm trying to do this as an artist.
Yeah.
But as this past year, you was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, this year, top of the year, I really wanted to like hone in on like a lot of stuff. Like like I said, like going back to like I guess this might be the topic of the whole conversation, like duality, right?
Yeah.
Like not necessarily being like pigeonholed to being one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I really want to use like both sides of my brain. I really want to be. It's like being ambidextrous, right? Like,
Yeah,
like you
for
know what I'm
sure.
saying? Like you can do more than just one thing. So like with Swank Project, like a lot of people don't know how I engineer as well, so I just mixed that whole project. You know what I'm saying? Like she came with the project, but I was just like, "Whoa, what you need?" She was like, "I need this project mixed." Bet, let me mix it for you. You know what I'm saying? With Respect and Salute, it's like that's like my real family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
for sure.
like with them, just executive produce and help curate the project. You know what I'm saying? Helping with everything. You know what I'm saying? Like that was great. And with Chemo, like anything he needed, like you know what I'm saying? What you need, bro? Helping with that. To Luck, just fine tuning the whole project from scratch, surprised them, which everybody probably knows now.
Yeah.
And there's another young lady named Ashley Morgan. We dropped her project in February. It was full R&B. And what's crazy is by the time this interview comes out, it'll be out. But I got another guy named T Staggs. We dropping his project full R&B.
Yeah, I
So,
just seen that too.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man, we've been going in, but I really wanted to like focus on like getting better at production, you know what I'm saying? Because we got to put our hours in.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been putting my hours in, but I feel like this year, man, I really wanted to like hone in on like making music not only for myself but for others. And like, from working with Luck, you know what I'm saying, which is my brother, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm working with Play. You know what I'm saying? So
Nice.
we got some stuff coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Building a relationship. But yeah, man, I'm trying to get that production out there.
Hey, man, and also you not gonna say it because you know me. I know you a little bit as a person. You gonna say it. You ain't gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it for you. And to show these niggas out here, you really make music.
Nah, I make music. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like you show people out here, like, hey, I take this seriously.
Yeah.
If you trying to take this seriously, here's the bar.
Yeah.
Either match it or try to beat it, but you're not gonna beat it.
Now listen, and I'm gonna tell you too. Like I have an incredible team. Like
Absolutely.
That's
we
the-
gonna get in that too.
Yeah, I have an incredible team. So when it comes to like production, I can always lean on my team. From Glenn Dollison to PJ Donald to Noble to Frank Zombie, my brother Shad Scott. Snook, of course.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Black. You know what I'm saying? Who's a lot of people may look at it as just like a videographer or a photographer when it's like, nah. when I bring Black in, I want Black to be Adam Black is who I'm talking about, y'all.
Yeah.
But when I bring him in, I want him to be an executive producer. Like what you
Yeah.
hear on this, you feel me? Like how you
No.
feel. So, the last two projects, he's listed as an executive producer as well because he's doing more than just
Yeah.
taking a picture. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
nah, we gonna really, you know what I mean? Everybody got duality, so I'm trying to bring, you know what I mean, bring that out to everybody. So
Is it difficult going from working with one artist that's this way, another artist that's this way, R&B, hip hop,
nah,
and then coming back into your bag?
nah, not really because honestly, I listen to all this. So it's
Yeah.
not like I can go work with a gospel artist tomorrow because I listen to gospel music.
Yeah.
I can go, work with somebody who just do ballads because I listen to ballads all the time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I also like working with Luck, like that's real hip hop, you
Yeah,
know?
for sure.
So like, but I listen to that, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, so it's not hard because again, it's just me pulling something else out of my okay, what am I doing today?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cause just because somebody cook Italian food good don't mean they can't make burgers too.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But it's
absolutely.
like we like, nah, I just want the spaghetti from them. Like, nah, they burger slapping too. So
yeah.
that's just how I feel about myself. Like I can really dive into any category, any genre. I
Yeah.
feel like and not miss a beat.
Word. Let's talk about Winter '97, bro.
Yes, sir.
Where the idea come from with Winter '97 and deciding to put together this incredible team that y'all have? Because y'all do have you spoke about it a little bit, but
Yeah.
you do have an incredible team
Yeah.
surrounding you.
Man, shout out to everybody at Winter 97. First and foremost, man,
Mm-hmm.
love everybody on the team. But the idea actually started maybe 2011, 12. It was just an idea that we was just throwing out there because I always felt like, people around here, they need representation. They need management. They need people to help with schedules. They need, one-stop shop too, right? We don't really have to go outside the team to get what we need.
Yeah.
As far as if we need graphics, we got people for that. If we need videos, if we need photos, if we need producers, if we need background vocalists, if we need somebody to help set up a show, we got everything. You know what I'm saying? We're still building, of course, but yeah, man, it started more recently, like in 2011, 2010ish. Like it was just an idea. And shout out to Adrian Meadows, man,
man.
for designing that logo, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Amazing artist. Who doesn't get as much love as he needs, right?
Absolutely.
Or that he deserves, right?
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
super dope artist, man. He designed that logo for us in like 2012, which is still like one of the cleanest things I've ever seen. Like whenever I see it, I just feel good about it.
Yeah.
But maybe 2 years ago now, me and Snook was on the phone, and Snook always been sending out emails for me. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's my brother. And like I've had other managers, right? And it just didn't work out. But Snook's always been a person to be like, Ron, I sent this out for you and I did this. I'm like, man. And one day we was talking, I was like, bro, you should just be my manager.
Right.
And he was like, what you mean? I was like, bro, just manage me. And that conversation turned to like maybe an hour and a half conversation of me like giving him an elevator pitch on like, hey, listen, I got this idea, right? Winter 97, let's bring that back and let's really start it up, right? And I said, you can start with me and we'll go into this thing full-fledged together. And then that turned into like literally within that conversation, yo, I know this girl who would be perfect to come with us and work with us. And which is Bree Cunningham.
Right.
And
shout out to her, man.
Yeah, shout out to Bree, man. She does everything behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we good.
Yeah.
But he didn't know Bree at all. I said, I know Bree. Bree, fantastic. Let me get on the phone. Got him on the phone. Within 5 minutes, you would have thought they known each other forever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so for a few months, it was just us three. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I was working on Lonely in Paris. And that's when we came over here to visit you, man. And after that, man, literally, it was like we got every second. Then after that, we got Adam Black. Then after that, we got Swank. Then after that, we brought in some people on the admin side, Austin James, which is our lead A&R. And then after that, we brought in Chemo, right? And then it's like, oh, wow. And now we just added Stacia Fields as an intern, so she's doing some great things with us, man. Very solid individual, man. But yeah, it's just we went from 3 to 9 people, right? So the group chat exploded. It's like, oh man, like this went crazy. So and it's like I love to see it because all 9 of us really rock with each other. Like, you know, everybody within the group can text each person solo, and we're building, man. We're just building this management company, and just trying to build a name for ourselves with like stuff like the brunches and stuff like that. So, yeah, man, I love it. I'm excited to see where we're gonna be next year.
Speaking about the brunches, bro.
Yeah,
finally got to make it out to this last one.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you got there.
It was a phenomenal event.
Yes, sir.
How the brunches come about?
That's a nut, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Anybody who know me really good, they're gonna be like, "Hey, when Ron get an idea, I'm gonna go for it. And if it don't work out, it don't work out. But if it does, hey, we got something."
Yeah.
So I'm not even gonna lie. I was on my couch when one of the Nas albums came out. I can't remember which one it was, and whichever one had the Brunch on Sundays song on it.
Yeah.
And I was on my couch, bro. It was a Wednesday, and the video, it had already been out, I believe, but I just clicked on YouTube and I watched it. And then, you know, Blast was there, Russell Westbrook, Bron, AD, Hit Boy. I was like, yo, it looks so beautiful, bro. And I was just like, man, that's so dope to get like black creatives in one space, you know? And the song was just super dope to me as well. So I text Snook. Snook was in town. And I was like, yo, bro, let's do a brunch on Sunday. This was Wednesday. I said, let's do a brunch on Sunday and invite some creatives out. He was like, okay, where you want to do it at? And I was like, we'll find a place, right? And so literally that day, I text 11 people. And I was like, yo, are you free on Sunday at this time? You know, I didn't give them the location. I just wanted to feel like kind of exclusive. And all 11 was like, yeah. So, you know, me and Snook ended up finding the spot we wanted to do it at. And that Sunday, we did our first brunch. And we got there, and I was just like, well, before that day, I was like, let's do some printouts. We'll put everybody's name on it for everybody. Yeah. So we get there, man, and I've never felt like a sense of like, wow, this worked, you know?
Yeah.
And it was a small group of people, but it felt so big to me, you know? And from that day, right after, that was in October, and me and Snoop was like, yo, we felt so good about it. We was like, let's do it again next month.
Yeah.
So the next one, we had 26 people.
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, this is a lot of planning, so let's not do it every month, you know?
Yeah.
Because we was like, we're going to do it every first Sunday of the month. I was like, nah, that's too much planning.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So, yeah, the third one is when we brought Black in to help with the planning as well. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Black for always helping, man. But we went from 24 to 26 to like 60. Right.
Yeah.
And then this last one when you was at, we had I think we ended up like 63. And it was just like, man, that's crazy how an idea just sit on the couch, right?
Yeah.
Turns into this event that people want to come to and want to you know, just like meet people and, you know, talk and drink and have fun, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it wasn't really no drawn out thinking or nothing like that. It was just like, that look cool. Why not?
Hey man, that's some of the best ideas though. You know what I mean? Bro, I gotta ask you. We ever gonna get a Winter '97 collab album? It's too much talent over there not to do it.
Listen, I don't know if I want to let the cat out the bag. I'll let the cat out the bag. It's okay. We already working on
exclusives, all right.
Yeah. I'll give it to you, 'cause you my boy. Yeah, we already working on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you'll get that top of the year.
That's all I need, man.
Yeah.
It's too much talent over there.
Oh no, listen.
You know what I mean? To not do it.
Listen, the records is gonna be crazy too.
Yeah.
You got, again, myself, Every Second, Swank, Chemo, and then behind the scenes people, you know what I mean? Like, you know, whatever imagery you're gonna get from, you know, Black gonna give us that crispiness. You know what I'm saying? You know, the sound gonna sound immaculate. So we're already working on it. But yeah, I'm glad you asked. Yeah. That's an exclusive drop right there. You know what I'm saying?
Word. So what's your future hold for you as an artist, you as a businessman, you know what I mean, just moving forward, man?
Man, honestly, as an artist, I just want to get better each day. I understand it's billion artists out here, right? Like, that might not be the correct number, but it's probably close.
Oh, it's a lot.
Right?
It's a lot.
Right? I know it's somebody out there right now like, I'm gonna drop an album tomorrow. Like, you know, it's artists every day. So I just want to get better each day and not necessarily look at the numbers, but like look at the impact, right? And realize the numbers are gonna come because I want to make music that's gonna last, not just like, oh, that song was cool for today or tomorrow. It's like, no. Like, when I look at my stats and stuff, and I'm like, people are still listening to stuff that I put out 4 years ago, you know, which is crazy to me. So I just want to keep getting better and just keep elevating each time. As a businessman with Winter 97, I just see it elevating, right?
Yeah.
We're right there. I feel like it, too. Like, we're it's a meme I saw with, like, the guys, like, digging in the tunnel. And, like, I don't know what kind of tool he has, but, you know, like, those big...
Yeah, the pick,
Yeah. And it's like he gives up. It's like if he would have hit it one more time, right, it was right there. Yeah. And I'm like, I feel like that's us right now. Not the giving up part, but like we right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I don't care how it happens. I don't care if it's through Black with his photography and videography. I don't care if it's through Swank or Keem or Every Second or myself or Snook or Bree or Austin or Stacia. It don't. We gonna break through. You know what I'm saying? Like absolutely. We're gonna break through. So I feel like in the near future, you know what I'm saying? Like at this time next year, it's gonna be a whole different vibe. You know, so that's why I see us going. Like, and as a producer, just getting better, man. Like I want to show off these talents. You know what I'm saying? God gave all of us talent, so I feel like it's selfish of me not to show those off. You know what I'm saying? And to help other people with what their talent is. So yeah,
for sure, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming out, man.
Yes,
we
sir.
finally got to sit down.
You finally got me on the couch.
You gotta relax, man. You gotta relax, man. That one day I'll let y'all know in the story, maybe on the podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, appreciate you coming out.
Yes, sir, man.
Yeah, man.
All love, man. Thanks.
Yeah. Tell me what it is now. I wanna know what it is now. You say I ain't your nigga, we just kick it, we just friends now. Okay.